Yo, my people, how are you lot doing on the YouTube? I've decided with this channel, I'm gonna make it more flow state, more just free flow. Because when I try to entrap myself in a structure or a format, I struggle to do what I do best, which is improvise and just connect on the spot. The stuff I have here on the right side is basically just, well, I don't know if it's the right or the left to be honest, but the purpose of it is just just to keep you engaged, because I'm always in the same room, but the videos will always be different. So I want that to be another physical element that you see different. Today, I actually just want to talk about being present. And I literally just thought about that right now. The importance of being present is so key because of how much of an impact you leave on other people. Um, I can list a dozen of times where I felt hurt or not listened to because the person I was speaking to was not present in the conversation. That is what type of present I'm talking about. Being able to engage with someone with the energy that they are giving you is such a special way to connect with others and build meaningful relationships. Even if you may not like the person that much, but you see that there is a strategic reason for you to actually connect with this person for connect, whether it's a family reason or a business reason, or just a social reason. Just do it anyway. It's so good to want to be present in a conversation, and there's so many layers to, even when it comes to active listening or when it comes to matching someone's energy, those kind of things uh, tremendously improve your communication style and how people perceive you. One of the actual biggest ways people perceive you is how well you listen to their problems. It's been my biggest way to connect with other people. It hasn't actually been through me being this crazy speaker that has a million stories that I can tell them in a million different ways. It's been the fact that I can sit down, listen to what you say, and then ask questions and just allow you to speak. And giving you that time to speak, it opens the floor for you to just be open. And through you expressing yourself, you learn that the person in front of you is actually trustworthy and they care enough to be present while you're speaking. And in that way, you build a great bond. And I love that when it happens to me. So, just as the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam told us, treat other people how you would love to be treated, I would recommend doing it like this way. So, yeah. Another topic, let's think more on the spot. We ain't done yet. A great topic that is been weighing on my mind recently is where you draw the line between following your emotional kind of intuition versus discipline. Basically, how do you draw the line between doing something based off how you feel versus doing it because it's a part of your routine? And let's say the gym. You know that you create a gym routine for 6 days a week, and over 2 months you start to be less strict on yourself and you allow emotion to dictate your decision of whether you go to the gym or not. It becomes very um what's the word for this, unreliable and sporadic and spontaneous, which is not good for a system that you want to build, which should be built upon a foundation of consistency. In the same way that you have, when you have a relationship with someone else, you expect people to be consistent with you and not be spontaneous and sporadic all of the time. There's a time and a place for discipline and more emotional, instinctive, intuition kind of thinking. But knowing when to fit one into the other is so important, especially um, with the big decisions in your life. how to differ from each, it requires extensive experience. You to go through life and then figure out how you would draw the line in your own life, and it requires a lot of knowledge, going through other people's stories, listening to other people, whether you're reading books, listening to audiobooks, um, speaking with other people in groups, or watching YouTube videos like this. It's such a great way to learn, and it's been my big thing on YouTube has been learning a lot of different things in the past decade. Just listening to podcasts, watching these self-help, self-improvement videos, looking at Islamic videos, lectures, content, all of the things that help you learn more, they will be so tremendous for you. So when you kind of see yourself spending more time watching videos that you forget about next week, even if it's like my gaming content, or, a top streamer that makes content or something like that. If it's like just a doom scrolling type of video where it's just entertainment for now, try to add more educational content into your life and see how much you start to improve in the little things, just in the little habits that you pick up through the videos that you watch. It's a big help in creating a snowball into an avalanche effect. You watch 1-2 videos a week, don't think much of it. In about 4 years, you'll start doing things a lot better. And that's what they call the small trajectory. You change it slightly to the side, and over time you see the wide difference. So it's like you start off here, you may change it off the slide to the bit, but as you go further and further along, one goes the other way completely. Yeah, so that's it for this video. I will see how I feel about this. I find it a lot better if I'm more just on the spot, a lot more spontaneous, and not trying to structure everything. I feel like I am very organized with my not my content but my life. I'm very organized, and I'm very strategic on things, but I don't like too much structure because it feels a bit limiting, and it has a lot of responsibility that improvising frees me from, and it allows me to fully express my chaotic mind instead of trying to organize it. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves.